Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 17 and the World Challenge map. And, Alright, you've chewed through over half your wood chips. Ooh, I still got a while to wait. Yeah, and then I realized too that, there was a couple of trees here. I wouldn't have been able to get the other wood chips out. So I cut those down, cut them all up. However, I'd already filled that thing, so they don't seem to, actually do anything. Well, it'll either go through them or it won't, and I'll have to move them and bring them back. However, what I have decided is that, now last time around... Okay, it's gone and produced another one already. I got rid of that other wood plant because, well, it was just crazy. This thing's a bit crazy too, unfortunately. Yeah, like crazy in the way of being just stupid overpowered. I can make $1 million a day with this deal. So, yeah. Wow, that's a lot of wood chips, you know. That's a lot of wood chips to waste. But you know something? I'm not shy of wood chips. So I am actually going to get rid of that. And there aren't a lot more things I want to put in as placeables. Did we ever get one of these? Oh, obviously we did. I'm in the garage. Never mind. Oh boy, there's days when it just doesn't pay to get out of bed. Well, today was just one of those weird days. It's the time change today. And, where the heck is the thing? I must have missed it. Here we go, the press work. $49. Oh, that's right. It only cost me $100 to buy. I guess that should have been my first, first clue that there was something a little amiss when it only cost me $100 to build it. Okay, so this will run off and sell, and that will pay for the last piece of production that we end up putting down. So, and then from that point on, the wood chips that we produce, we could simply sell at a net profit in town. How's my beekeeping fella doing? Ooh, beekeeping fella, that looks like a complete hive to me. It is. Excellent. Well, we'll carry that up the hill, and I will grab a trailer. We have field work and things like that to do. It's time to get back to prepping the farm, get away from getting all this production stuff down and all that happy. I mean, it is going to be our income for a while. But, yeah, those pallets of that pressed board, look at our bees, eh? Swarms of bees. Okay, so let's go straight to the first guy. Oh, I think I dropped it outside. There we go. Double the bees. Nice. Alright. Okay. Now we can put down as many of those as we want. We do still need to buy the honey trailer. So there's that to consider. But we still need one more stack of boards. I take it our animals are alright for the moment. It is a new day after all. Chickens. You could use a little of this, a little of that, huh? 27 chickens. Okay, well. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Ah, well here's the rub. Don't think... Oh, that's me plow. I also have no idea where any of my trailers are. Ah, everything's just going south on me, man. Alright, it's gotta be... oh, I know where my trailers are. I parked them down here. I put a little couple of sheds up just to keep things out of trouble. So... oh, I dropped a greenhouse there. Now that grows medicinal plants. So... and there is a sale point that is placed for those in town. So just another one of our little side businesses. Indeed. And this will hopefully be pretty much the last use we will have for... that's probably not... oh well. For where we're going, we don't need wheels. Yeah. Probably the last use we'll have for auto-loading. Well, the vegetable boxes, but I mean anything large or real, because we will use appropriate equipment for everything else. So, yeah, I only got 4 bales out of that field. So, I mean, it's not exactly going to... rock us, but it's a start. Okay. So we're still gonna finish that road. The little Profi hopper is now out at the farm, and in its place, there's our grass doing equipment from now on. Okay, there's what I need is the plow. Unfortunately, it's sitting down here because, yeah, I knocked it upside down, and, well, that's our reset. So there we go. We do have an old forage wagon, and we've got that nice, cheap Massey mower system going on. So there you go. There's the place that we sell our honey goods. Very nice. We're just going to cut through town here. I don't have any eggs, of course, because we have not been producing any eggs, but we're going to get to that very, very shortly. I just thought we'd go this way for a change, because we, well, pretty much always go the other way. So I tried a little experiment. I hinted during my little chat there about maybe having a bit of a special weekend thing. Well, if I do, it's going to have to be something other than what I was originally planning. See, I was looking through some mods, and I ran across this one mod pack, and it's all items that were available in the 20s and 30s, like Earth. I think it goes up to 1940, something like that. But you know, there was some old tractors, old trucks, there was a bunch of hand tools, an axe, a scythe, pitchfork, just, you know, you remove stumps with a chain. There was just a bunch of different, the only problem with it is that a lot of the gear in the pack, once I actually, like, I loaded this, I was going to do it on this map, because basically it would have been, the scenario was I was going to show up here, basically AWOL, because I'd had enough. Oh, that's not where this goes. Sorry. That was dumb. Basically AWOL from the fighting in the war, and had taken over the role of a fella I'd met there who was in my squad, and he'd just recently bought that island, and we were thinking about, you know, I could come and help him work the farm and yada yada. Well, he didn't make it, and I buggered off. I come back here, nobody knows the guy, so I was just taking over his identity. And I was going to do all this old gear, work our way up. Problem is, an awful lot of it was barely usable. You know, there's a neat saw for cutting wood and stuff, like, you know, a hand saw, but there's no animations to it. They just make noises and then go through the wood just like the chainsaw does. So yeah, yeah, long story short, not great. I suppose I can remove this sale sign, but you can see we've got two more of these things sitting there, and I'm probably just going to flip them in here, get rid of the sale sign, and then dump the money. You know what I mean? There we go. Because these things are just, I mean, look at that. The plastic wrapper was worth like $8 grand. So you can only imagine what the actual wood is worth. I mean, we're going to be sitting at $100,000 profit. Pretty sure. Once this thing's done. And there's just too much. Because it'll produce 6 or 7 of these a day. You know? Out of next to nothing. One 10,000 liter dump of wood chips, and the thing just runs and runs and runs. So yeah, there we are. We make about 100K off each one of these. Boom. 100,506. All right. Okay. Turn it off. That's where we want it. Alright, now all I'm going to do, once those are sold, I'm just going to use the money mod to knock 250 or 200,000 off. I suppose I could move those for those guys. I'm really curious as to what those actually do sell for. But I think what Delirious said was, and I don't know how much, like a trailer load he got 600,000 for or something. But I mean, I don't know. He might have been using a trailer that packs, you know, thousands upon thousands of pallets. I really don't know. There we go. That's done. I said once the money runs up here, we'll actually get rid of that. Whoa. Oopsie. Oh, 195, so we didn't make 200 that time. Okay. Alright, so let's go Alt. And let's go minus 195. There we go. Enter. Alright. Do-do-do-do. So now, that's weird. It's the first time this game's ever had the dropped frames thing come up. I wonder why. It's only since the last update to my recording software. I wonder if it's just incredibly sensitive. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because it, as far as I know, I hope you guys tell me. If you've noticed anything, you know, stuttery other than if the frame rate actually drops, of course. You know, that's just a weird farm sim thing. But if you guys have noticed anything with the videos, i.e. dropped frames, please let me know. Because when I've been rendering them, there's been nothing come up. The rendering software doesn't seem to think there's an issue. I haven't actually noticed it myself. So, yeah, I'm a little curious as to what that's all about. I mean, it's gone again now, but it went up to, I think, 170 before it shut off. So, okay, now, yeah, as I say, wood chips we can simply sell in town. There's a demand for them. In fact, up until this morning, there was a great demand. Ah, yes, that's something I still need to do, too. Just occurred to me as I thought, well, I'm just going to go out and grab a quick bit of grain for my chickens, was that, yeah, that is still a really annoying thing to do. But we'll get there. I just need to knock a few trees over, clear a little bit of stuff out of my way, and then it would be fine. I wonder if I could sneak in from the other side so I can get out easier. Maybe that's the trick. Uh-oh. Off tooling about in the boonies. Lovely. Bloody lovely. Beautiful. There we go, eh? And it would help if I was actually anywhere near the actual tip of this, I think. Okay, there we are. I think we're under it now. Let's have a look. Yes, I'd like a little bit of wheat, please. Good. I just need to give some to me chickens. It's probably going to be too much as it is. Maybe I should just tip the rest of it up in the shed up in the top or something. If there's any left over. Then I can just scoop it with a crop or with the shovel and chuck it back. Now, the last production thing we have to put down, I do believe, is the actual whiskey plant. I don't know that it's going to fit there, though, to be honest with you. Might be just a wee bit in the biggins side. Just a bit. Alright. Have your 3 grains. Yeah, that's what I thought. Took almost nothing, didn't it? Lovely. And that, as they say, is that. Look at the bees just streaming out of the back of those. I love it. That's so cool. That is so cool. Alrighty. Well, I guess one way or the other, the next thing I need to do is plow. And I'll be honest with you, I really don't look forward to it with that tiny little booger of a plow that we have, but it is what we have. Yeah, see, I need to run a road out around here, clear those stumps, get that all dealt with. That would be just beautiful. Alright. Unfortunately, this tractor is, I think my next decent-sized plow Well, currently that one's 2 meters, which is pretty tiny. You know, mind you, yeah, you don't get much better than that for any sort of money. You know, you get up to the 3-meter guy, you suddenly 180 horse. I do believe that my tractors are running 135 and 162, hey? And that was maxed. I don't know if that's giving me the stock or the actual. Probably actual, eh? Where are we here? Okay. What's the horsepower on that? 90 horse, eh? Too bad. This guy here, 130. That's all he gets. That's not enough. This is even lighter, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops. 160 horse. And... No, I like that, though. Yeah, you're going to be way too light. Nope, no choices for engines. Get this guy, of course. We're running him now, and he is, well, oh, how did I get back to the Hurleman? Oh, helps if you click on them. Yeah, he's only got the standard. Okay, he's 139 horse. And then, of course, I've got this. And we are running the biggest engine in it, with, yeah, 162. I believe I need 180 horse to make that the next size plow. TW 35, 187. So this guy would actually make it for a pretty decent price. 34.5. Now I don't need 3 tractors, so we'd probably end up having to get rid of the little green guy. The reason for that, the other one's a front loader. This one won't. So, and neither will the Ford. Because that would then allow me to get into an actual plow, i.e. This guy here. Right, 170 horse. I mean, I'm so close with the red one. I suppose we could try it. Actually, let's just quickly check something. I think there might be 1 or 2 actually hidden in here. What do we got? See, that says it's a cultivator. It sure don't look like a cultivator to me. 150 horse. See, we could manage that. But, I mean, really? That's a cultivator? I don't think so. I suppose it's cheap enough, isn't it? Let's try it. Excuse me. Let's run down there and have a look. I'll just drag it across the road, you know, plow it into the field a time or two and see what happens. Because it's only a plow that I need to upgrade for. Everything else is fine, just the way we have it. So, how plow, my cow? I do like this little tractor. It does everything it needs to do quite well. Because if this 3-meter plow, which requires much less horsepower, will work, then yay. Because I mean, it sure looks like a plow, man. Oh, it's kind of huge. Oh, there's both of them. Yeah. I mean, we know that's a plow. Why is this not a plow? It's probably just went into the wrong category, you know? Because I'm thinking that that's... Ooh, doesn't lift it very far, does it? Wow. Alright. This might have the same problem as that other one. Every time you hit a little bump, it'll end up digging into the ground. Huh. Well, what do you know? What do you know, Joe? It ain't a plow. Doesn't really seem to work very well either. That's weird. I wonder why they would build it like this and call it a plow. Huh. Okay, well, we know at least. I mean, in all honesty, it just looks like a little bit bigger version of this, you know? Tack one more bar on each end, and, well, we have our plow. Huh. Oh well. I guess somebody wanted to use that model for cultivating. That's fine. And we will sell it. Okay, okay. Now, hopefully that's far enough out it doesn't try and sell my tractor. Good, sell. Okay. Now we will buy the Yimpa, or Simpa, or whatever the heck they are. Jimpa. There we go. 3.6 meters. Select, buy. Yes. Okay. Now this obviously isn't the tractor for it, but it should get it home, maybe. It's a nice thing with that Massey as well, as it does... Yeah, see, it's dragging it on the dirt, so I can't use this guy to get it home. Well, it needs a bigger tractor. Problem is, I'm not going to get much for this puppy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Too bad. It's a nice tractor. Well, we may end up with it again before this story is told. Let's find out, shall we? I guess the Ford is our best bet at this. Like I said, I can't sell this guy because of the... it's too bad. None of these others, well, except my own real tractors. How close was this guy? 160 horse. That's too bad. These are just way too expensive. Not that they're anywhere near the horsepower I need. So, let's buy the Ford. It's just such a darn good deal. There we go. And we will go with the TW35 and mudguards. Yeah. Let's just go with the TW35. I don't care about the extra mudguards. Well, we gotta have a beacons. Just one beacon is fine. Okay. Now, no doubt, this will carry it. Oh yeah, here we go. I believe the Ford only has a top end of 30, but that's okay. I'm more concerned with its ability to drag things up and down the field than I am with its outright highway speed. So. Funny thing is that apparently, now I don't know that it plows, but that unit I'm using as a stump grinder on the front of the Volvo, that will apparently create fields. Like I said, I don't know that it plows. It may create a field and leave it with, you know, the dirt texture type of thing on it. And no, I'm not being paranoid. Yeah, see, that lifts it high enough off. I mean, barely, but it does lift it high enough off that I don't think we're getting a lot of draggy stuff. Maybe an occasional little bit, but again, I don't think there's much going on there. Oh, of course, then there's the whole just wrap it around a tree. Because I believe I do have plowing turned on, so. Ah, yeah, no problem dragging this thing. Not at all. Very nice. And it's going to do it in decent time, so. Okay. Brilliant. Now, one thing I want to check before I go, because it is 35 minutes in. Do we have a full stack? Dang, not quite. Oh well. Now, I was told that this actually will, you can build this with logs. Now, when I first tried over here, before I used any sort of boards, we only need one more stack. Either I missed the trigger or it simply would not accept it. So I'm going to grab myself. There we go. I'm sure I can handle that one. Oops. There we are. And just see. I mean, maybe now that there's actually something there, I'll find the trigger point. But usually walking across it works. You watch, it'll just grab it like it never any problem. Okay, apparently not. Because I had thought too that you could use logs to finish this. I wonder if I have a newer version. Because yeah, I'm sure not seeing any place that's going to allow me to just flip a log in here to finish this thing. And no, it's not done. It is 3/4 done. It looks a lot prettier, yeah. Because the last stack of logs actually put the doors and windows in. But yeah, I can't get it to... oh, maybe I just need to drop them? No. Over here? Right under the sign. Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't seem to want to accept logs for me. So, with that said... we're just gonna have to wait for those boards to finish. So there you go, guys. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Next time around, we will actually have that running. I'm just for curiosity's sake here before I actually close this out. Have a look at this patch of ground. Let's have a look at our whiskey distillery, shall we? That's not what I want. That's a tractor, man. I want a placeable. Okay. Make me whiskey. We got the Coca-Cola thing, but I think that, if we do it at all, is going to be like the last one. Egg-laying station. Now, I think this guy, if I recall... Yeah, I don't know. You might need more to that. We'll check it out at some point, I'm sure. But I believe the whiskey station's right at the very end, man. Whiskey. Fabric whiskey by... Whoa. It's a... It's a monster, but it might be a monster we can live with. I'm going to have to do some trimming here and there by the looks of it. See if I can get a little bit better angle here. Yeah, I can put it right up against the back of that. This can actually be moved in quite a bit. How does it look on this side? If I get it right into there, and it's probably going to be fine, you know. Well, I think we'll probably be dropping a whiskey plant there, guys. So I got to just sort of figure out where our innies and outies are before I put it down, so I don't end up making it completely inaccessible. But there you go. That's that will be our last thing that we'll be placing in this area, I think, is that guy. So we probably won't be able to use it for a while, obviously. We're going to have to grow some croppage, but there you go. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. I sure enjoyed making it for you. Enjoy whatever's left of your weekend, unless, of course, you don't see this till Monday. Then, well, sorry your weekend's over. Till next time, folks, this has been Species 7, Farm Sim 17, World Challenge Map, all that lovely goodliness. Take care. Ciao for now.